How's it going, you guys? Look, check this out. They're remodeling this house. I've seen this house for a long time, and they had a bunch of trees and shrubbery, and it was a mess. But now they're rebuilding it. They're investing their money. I don't know if the owner passed away, or they sold their house, or they want to sell the house, or what have you, but they're investing their time, energy, and money to rebuild it. And it wasn't in good shape, and it's getting better, you guys. That's amazing. Wow, there's always room to self-improve and make adjustments on a daily basis, you guys. But if we want it, if we don't, it's okay. Then we'll be stagnant and we'll be miserable and live a empty life. And then we'll eventually die physically, but first we're dead spiritually and emotionally, you guys. So welcome. Hope all is well. Today is January 24th, I believe, 2025. Hope you guys have a beautiful day and weekend. Close your eyes, you guys. Now imagine a rose. By the way, walk with me, you guys. Let's walk. Let's take a walk. Spiritual walk. So now close your eyes and picture a rose. It could be a purple rose, a red rose, a blue rose, a white rose, a yellow rose, an orange rose, any color that you want. But picture that rose and picture that the tulips are closed. It still hasn't opened yet. It's growing. It's extended. It's the full rose, but it's still in the process where it's closed, right? Now imagine that you're watering it every day. You're watering it, and you put it in good soil, and you're taking care of it. And then slowly but surely you start seeing the rose opening, just opening. That's amazing, how you guys. Then you're looking at the rose and imagine being able to smell it. Can you smell that rose, you guys? Can you? I can. It's a scent that's been placed and stored in my memory. Just like when you go to the mountains or you step on grass and it just rained or it just snowed, you can smell that. Dawn of a new day, right? Now, going back to the rose, it's a beautiful rose, beautiful, all open. And what's along the stem has thorns, right? Has thorns. So say you want to get close to the rose and you want to cut it, or you got a bunch of roses and you want to get one and cut it and put it inside a vase and bring it inside your home, you're gonna have to be careful because you will get stuck. Your finger will get pricked. You will get cut with the thorns. They're just gonna get you. It's part of it, but you're gonna ultimately get that rose, right? And speaking about this reminds me of a poem that Tupac said. Well, not a poem, but one of his verbiage. The rose that grew out of concrete. So here we are. There's concrete right here. And imagine little by little by little by little, a little rose coming out, little, and it's climbing on top, and it's beating the pressure of the concrete. It's beating the odds of not coming out, and it comes out, and it's a huge rose, the same rose, and you can smell it. And first it's closed, and then it opens up, right? How you doing? Have a good day. And look at those doggies. Look at those doggies. Look at another doggy. Look. Beautiful doggies. Yeah, look at that. Look at the doggies. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Um, the energy that we emit, the animals will pick up on it. And as you can tell, those doggies love that person right there. And they're actually protecting her as well. And anyhow, so the roses are so beautiful, and we tend to only give them to people, like say on Valentine's Day, birthdays, funerals, anniversaries, and stuff like that. And they're amazing. They're beautiful. But if we think of the rose of our like our lives, then our life is beautiful. And the thorns is the pain that we go through, the changes that we go through, the spiritual, emotional growth that we go through, the physical growth that we go through. And depending on how we deal with those pain or that pain will define or determine how our life ends up, you guys. The rose coming out of a concrete, that to me signifies, and there could be many interpretations, but that to me signifies somebody who's in the hood or in a negative environment, or someone who had a very awful upbringing, and they took their tragedy story and they flipped it and they made it into a success story, and then now they're sharing it with the world. And that is a beautiful thing. So whatever you're going through, you guys, God is with us. Most definitely, God is with us. He always has been. Once again, when we wake up and God allows us to wake up and fills our lungs up with oxygen, He's telling us, go win, son and daughter. Go win, son and daughter. Go get it. Go win. I got you. Be fearless. Be limitless. I'm proud of you. You are worthy. You do matter. Go get it. That's why I woke you up. Because the day that He doesn't wake us up, then it's over. Our mission is over, and that's it. So whatever you're going through, don't lose hope. Don't give up. Remain focused and plug into God. Now, in regards to the rose or our lives, we have to water that rose or our lives with the living water, which is Jesus. We have to read books. And if you can't read books like I can't, then listen to audiobooks. Dr. Wayne Dyer, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Helen Keller, Mark Twain. Mark Twain, right? There's all kinds of authors that are sharing with us how they took their tragedy and dug deep and rose from the concrete, you guys. And we're supposed to be able to do that. Once again, the thorns, those are the pains or the obstacles, hurdles in our lives. And they're not meant to get out of the way. They just lead to the pathway or to the road of success when we're able to go ahead and bud like the rose and share that light and love with the world. The same grace, mercy, patience, forgiveness, love, passion, joy that God shares with us and share with others, you guys. As we're changing, people are watching us. They're noticing it. Some are betting against us. Some are doubting against us. But we can't be the ones betting against us. We cannot be doubting ourselves. No, because God is rooting for us. He wants us to win once again. So we got to keep going and move forward. Now, is it perfect? No. Is it a straight line? No. Will it be easy? No, most definitely. When we take shortcuts, that's pretty easy, but in the long run, we're not doing good, you guys. When we take advantage of people, that's another shortcut, short-term gratification, but that won't be worth it, you guys. No, in the long run, it's not even worth it, you guys. Now, recently, there was a young man who was having problems, internal problems, but he was taking it out with his wife and his family. And a couple days ago, he couldn't handle it. And in front of his families, he shot himself in the heart and he committed suicide. Why is that? Obviously, the young brother was going through a lot of emotional pain, which I firsthand have experienced that as well. But he didn't plug into God. Something happened. Maybe nobody reached out to him and told him, hey, you do matter. And I'm not really certain, and I can't say exactly what happened. But I do know that when we are plugged into God on a daily basis, that He will be there with us in every state, in every decision, state of mind, every frame of mind, every decision that we take and make. He'll be there with us, guiding us. And He'll send fellow brothers and sisters to us to motivate us, to inspire us, to share their stories with us. But then also we got to do our part. We got to surrender and say, you know what, God, I need your help. Help me. I need your help. Help me. Help me. And He will. The only thing is that it requires patience. Just like rosebuds or roses, for them to come out of the concrete, especially the concrete, or say you have a garden with roses, they come in seasons, right? It takes time. You don't just plant it now and then tomorrow you'll see the full rosebud just flowering. No, it takes time. So just like in life, whenever we're going through a thorny, side, curvy, dark path, reach out to God. He'll light up the path. You'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. You keep going. And along the path, as we're looking for God and we're asking God to go ahead and help us and guide us, we're going to be able to help other people along the way, because we're going to take our focus off of ourselves. We'll focus on God, and we'll be able to be of service by being in alignment with the spirit of abundance, you guys. And that's what it's all about, you guys. So the rose, they're beautiful, but our life is beautiful as well. And if we take time to really meditate, take walks, go to the park, go hiking, go to the mountains. If you ever come to the park, take off your shoes. If you have grass at your house, take off your shoes and walk on the grass barefooted. Ground, you guys. Grounding, grounding, grounding. Our ancestors didn't wear shoes. They used to walk around barefooted, so they were grounded to Mother Nature. All that energy of whatever we don't need, it flows out and it recharges us. It gives us peace. There's many practices that we need to go ahead and initiate. And they might sound mystical, but they're not. They might sound antique, which they are, but we can use them and implement them today, in today's day, in 2025. Drinking water, meditating, breathing exercise, practices of a grounding, practices of forgiving others, starting with forgiving ourselves, because God already forgave us. And who am I not to forgive myself? Nobody. And by doing all this, it allows us to go ahead and have a beautiful garden in our minds, the garden of our minds, protecting the doubts and and the negativity, and not allowing to come in, and how we react. Are we just quick to anger and to respond, or are we slow to anger and slow to react and quick to listen and quick to think before we speak? If we take our time to think before we speak and to meditate on that word, the conversations will go a lot better. And we'll be able to go ahead and practice conversations instead of confrontations, which is a much better idea, you guys. Now, the rose coming out through the concrete, once again, we can also use that metaphor as if you're stuck in your job, your career. If you're making a great living, good job. We're proud of you. But you're still time broke. You're not being able to spend as much time as you want with your family members. And family time is quality time. It's priceless. And it's not what we earn, it's how much we spend. And a lot of people are spending more than they earn and relying on credit cards. What do the credit cards do? They take away the money from the home, from the food, from the kids, from the shelter, from the family, from the future, from the savings. Now, also, if you're working a job or you're in a career and you're seeing that people are getting laid off, or you're tired of working a 9 to 5 or working 2-3 jobs and you're looking for another job, don't do that. That's not going to allow your rose to fully grow and bud and flower. It won't. Because when we're working for someone else, we're building someone else's rose gardens. We're building someone else's dreams. We're building someone else's lifestyle so they can provide for their kids and send them to school and to the best colleges. But what about us? Once again, why is it okay for other people to make money off of our efforts, but we can't do it? Of course we can. It's called free enterprise, business ownership. So if you're looking if you have your options open to earn extra income, let me know. I can share with you how to earn great extra income on your spare time basis without jeopardizing your current schedule or career. And what do? I make sure no one is being taken advantage of financially, because it's going on and I can't stand it. And we're going up against the industry and we're shutting companies down. We're righting a wrong, and I love that. Oh my goodness. God, family, business. That's my philosophy. Oh yes, God, family, business all day, every day. Nothing sleazy and greasy. Don't want it. We have to do things right. There's enough evil going on out there. We don't need it. So let's come together, all in agreement. Let's build empires, businesses, and then let's build many foundations, with our first foundation being God. And let's use our business as a stage to glorify God, helping families, you guys. It's up to us. No one else. It's up to us to come together so we can have beautiful harvest, enjoy the time of sowing so we can reap the benefits of our harvest. When we're sowing and we're going through a thorny time of period, if we're counting it all as joy and we're saying, thank you, God, I don't understand what's going on, but I thank you because I know that you have my back. My life is in your hands and your hands are in my life. And we keep sowing. When it's time for the harvest, we're going to be smiling, because we've been smiling the whole time, knowing that God's plan is better than my plan, all day, every day. Oh man, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this moment with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Please feel free to share this to anyone you might think they might need this. And don't forget that we are praying for you. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are a genius. You are healthy. You are wealthy. You are successful. You are happy. Whatever you want to do, you can accomplish it through Jesus Christ that dwells within us. With that being said, I send blessings and well wishes filled with great vibes your way. And let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, champs. Let's go, champs. Let's go. Be amazing. Praise one. Love one. God only. Polo Go checking in and checking out.